This is where Ken and I have coffee in the morning and watch the sunset at night. This is a beautiful begonia plant. The color is breathtaking. It is a male and a female plant. I use the same plants for my hanging plants. Alyssum and Dusty Miller, petunias, snapdragons, and they're coming up so pretty. I just planted these just a few days ago, like maybe a week ago, and they're already starting to fill in. Just beautiful. You can see the hanging plants are starting to fill in as well. We are out here working on the front flower beds. We have these stones that we're taking out and we're putting in a boxwood hedge. We're taking out these stones and I noticed that there's a fossil on some of them. This looks like a seashell. So I was just thinking, like, how long ago was this land underwater? I mean, that's kind of crazy to think about, but interesting. Here's the boxwood we're going to be planting. We got all of those rocks out and over by the spillway on the pond. And Ken's using the mini excavator to kind of like dig a trench so we don't have to use a shovel and get these boxwood planted. The boxwood that we're planting is called green velvet. We kind of chose this one. It goes to negative 30 degrees and it's deer resistant. The boxwood is going in. We went ahead and cleaned up the front garden today, and the peonies here are looking really great. They're just loaded full of blooms. This is the Carl Rosenfield peony. It's just gorgeous. It's a double red. It is a late bloomer, and it's probably one of the easiest things to grow. Like, peonies are just so easy. You plant them, they come up every year. You know, you prune them back at the end of the season. I mean, they're just simple. I took this picture of the peonies about 10 days ago, and this is what they look like when they first come up. They're kind of like a reddish color, and then they start getting some green on them, and it's such a wonderful sight every year. Just love these perennials. They're one of my favorite flowers. The season of bloom is very short, though. That's the only bad thing. The daffodils are pretty well spent for the season. I'm letting them die back, and then I'll cut them off ground level and do some mulching, and they'll just come back next spring, bright and cheerful. Here's what the daffodils look like early spring. More peonies. And then we have this vine here that I need to train, starting to go on to the porch railings there. Hydrangeas are coming back. They were a little late to come back. They like it when the ground soil heats up to about 70 degrees, and then you'll start seeing them come back. I went ahead and I trimmed those. The lilacs are doing really well. This one, hydrangea, you can see it's starting to get some leaves leafing out. Here's what the hydrangeas look like. Now, mine are the big blue ones. Depending on the alkalinity, they'll be blue or they'll be kind of pink looking, but you can change that by your soil pH. But those are so beautiful. The one thing I love about lilacs, they're beautiful, but they just smell so pretty. Another hydrangea. Now, this is a new plant this year. I just planted that. We wanted to have a fourth plant. I trimmed out all that stuff, and we did a little boxwood edge on this corner as well. Ken is just in the process of putting some mulch on it. He's got a few here to mulch. We planted a gardenia, which is a zone 8 plant, and then we'll just dig it up at the end of the season and bring it in the house. This is new. We haven't tried this before. So we'll see how it goes. But this is one of my favorite flowers. It's loaded, and I think it'll be worth the effort. It looks like Ken got the rest of the mulching done just in the nick of time. It's starting to rain, and in this area here, I sowed a whole bunch of seeds today, flower seeds. I'll show you which varieties I used, and I'm hoping that this rain will, set them in. Here's the seeds that I sowed today in the larger front flower bed. Delphinium, larkspur, Canterbury bells. These are so gorgeous. Snapdragons, lavender, and snow in summer. And I just went from the tallest down to the shortest. We're getting a rainstorm today, so I hope that they get well watered in, and in a couple of weeks we should be seeing some sprouts. I think it'll be really beautiful just to kind of fill in the spaces in that flower bed. I've also ordered 100 of these stargazer bulbs, and I'm going to sprinkle them throughout the front bed. And also we have another bed up near the road that I'll put the remainder of them, but I think they're just going to be beautiful. I love lilies. I love flowers, y'all. Oh my goodness. We got all of the boxwood hedge planted, hydrangeas coming back, all the daffodils are fading. We have the peonies here. I need to trim those, but things are looking pretty good. I have a little bit of weeding to do over here, and then I'll be done for the day. Not too much. It comes up pretty quick and easy since it's all mulched. I'll get at this right now, but I just wanted to show you we have another one of these beautiful gardenia trees, and we're just gonna plant it here for the season, take it out before the frost hits in the fall. So that's what we got done today in our front flower bed. Let me get these weeds out really quick while I'm thinking of it. I'll show you what Ken did with all the rocks that he took out of here. He's using them on the spillway for the pond. It was a great use of the rocks, I think. We have a lot more rocks. Some are flat, some are round. We've dug up so many rocks on our property. We have a big pile. So we're just going to use them to pave this spillway. You can see the water still running. We're going to extend the spillway out about probably like 20 feet, and then we're going to put a French drain on out to the creek. Ken said he also wants to line the edge of the entire pond with stone. That's going to take a while. But one load at a time, every now and again. Pretty soon we'll get it done. And that's how we do it, just a little at a time. We don't do anything too fast these days. We just plug along. We're definitely a tortoise. Are you guys a tortoise or are you guys a rabbit? I don't know. We're tortoises. We just slow and steady, I guess. I'm really liking how that's looking around the edge of the pond. It's going to take a lot of work. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the tour of the front beds, what we've done this year. I love this time of year. You know, it's only been a couple weeks since we had that snowstorm and the frost. And just in that little bit of time, the garden's waking up and it's so beautiful. I can't wait to share when it's in full bloom with you guys. Anyway, take care. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next video.